What's happening, y'all? How y'all doing? TGIF. Thank goodness it's Friday. It's the weekend. It's pay weekend, payday for some people. But it's Friday. You know, we always waiting for Friday. But man, I got something to talk about this morning. I think that we should be talking about in the sport of boxing. I got one of the best, the first in the goddamn building. My favorite debater, I got him over any goddamn body. My partner, D3 in the building. D3, what's happening, man? I just threw this one together, man. So yeah, the next chapter. Are we ready? I think this is something that we should start talking about more in boxing, which I think we already had started talking about in so many ways in discussions that we've been having lately. And as much as I don't want to be a party pooper, but yes, it's time for the next chapter already. In my honest opinion, it's time for the next chapter. It's like, you know, the so-called four kings and the Alibaba and the 40 thieves or whatever you want to call them, you know, sadly, that chapter is over. Thanks, Chris. That chapter is over, D3. We only need to see these dudes fight a couple times and it's over for them. It's over for them. Yes, I said like some of these boxers' careers is going to be over before it's time to be over. And as we move on, as the world turns every day, it's becoming more of a younger person world every single day. A lot of people don't want to hear this. A lot of people don't want to hear, but this is factual. I don't give a damn if you stuck on your damn age. See, one thing I'm a middle-aged person that's going to be honest about what I see in front of me. And it's time, this a whole new change. It's like, even with the sports and the so-called new world order, it's time to change. Like, the Dev and them era is over already just about. Uncle Cash Sports in the building, man. Uncle Cash Sports in the building. And you know, I'm going to do this because, you know, master ceremony just can't be like that. But I honestly think it's an up and shut case, in my opinion. So as much as I want to see these young guys, I don't know how long their careers is going to last, you know. And look at it, they already got some years in already. They already got years in. How long do we expect these guys to get to get in the ring with one another? It's a whole new chapter. You know, it's right there. The screen, the link is right there. But I think I'm ready for the next chapter. And we already so excited by the next generations of fighters. I mean, we already got the next chapter in the mix with the old chapter already. We already have one. We already throwing the Abdullah Masons in the mix, Keyshawn Davis in the mix, the David Morrell is in the mix. So you already got enough next chapter guys actually that's ready to get it down for the crown. And I was afraid that this was going to happen. And I kept on saying, I said, man, they playing around with their careers. They got to be careful. Or some of these fighters are going to wind up being in the position that. No, but you got to keys it down. I got to transfer a lot. See, they is in here. Can you call them, please? Yeah, come on in for a second, because you need to get access for the key anyway. Yeah, because I can't move right now, so I can't take you down. Hold on for a second, guys. See through the maintenance. Hold on for a minute. Be free. The link is right there. Let me handle somebody need to do some work in the building. I gotta retrieve the maintenance guy. Boom, 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 boom. Because I think one of them just came in a second ago, so he should be up in his office. Let me see. But like I said, guys, while I'm waiting to get together, it's turning to a young person world, even younger now. I mean, when you look at it, it's so many young people that have children. So it's really turning into a younger world. And even with the sports, it's really turning into a younger world. So a lot of the guys that we think is still young in sports, they're fucking old now. They old. They got 10 to 15 years in and they're just barely in their 30s and stuff. So, it's time for the next chapter. So young do age, okay? The young do age. I was once young. I aged. That's the old thing. So just like everything, it's time for LeBron James to get out of basketball. He been there too daggone long. They trying to get him up out of there. Good morning, Latoya. Say it to the camera. Come up. I'm gonna go up to his office. I'm gonna go to his office. I'm gonna wait for the guard to come up. I'm gonna go to his office and see if he's in there. They didn't even let me know someone was coming in this morning. Is it like a random? Oh, you're over there, HLB. Yeah, some of you guys is over there now. Okay, cool. Yeah, so as I'm saying, as I'm waiting for to get the situation done, just think about it. I mean, think about it. Just really look at it. We argue every day about what fights didn't take place yet out of the chapter the chapter that's becoming old now. Look how many years has been going by, and we still haven't seen fights that we really wanted to see. Which the reality is, people, most fights that we want to see, we're not gonna see them, and it's okay. Every era didn't have these situations where there's fights that you're never going to get. But then you have some people that's trying to please the crowd, trying to get them fights that they want. But we got to think about it. How do we expect somebody to give us what we asking for, but we give them a whole bunch of crap before we even get it out of them? So that makes a person not want to give you what you want. You want a customer to be satisfied, right? Well, the customer got to be right too in order to be satisfied. Just because you're spending your money don't mean you get to show any sort of attitude that you want. You know what I mean? So yeah. I don't know what to say about that, but I think I'm ready for the next chapter. Look at it. That's why we got fights. We having guys that don't even have 20 fights in, getting shots at belts, being able to move up in rankings and things like that, because of course it's the sport of boxing. Yeah, it's the politics also, but it's the reality too. Because a lot of it's getting played out, and like I said, so many years went by, you still didn't get the matchup between the four kings that y'all been talking about. You're not going to get that. So as time go on and back and forth, and guys talk about they want to fight, they not making no moves. So as they doing more talking and less putting in work, time is still going by. Time is not going to sit and wait for no one. I gotta go find a maintenance dude so this guy can get the key to get in the basement down here. Right back. No problem. Huh? Any of them, because he needs to get in the basement down here. And I'm gonna just go over just in case. No, I'm going up to the room right here. Yeah, so I was saying, sorry about that, guys. So really think about that. Really think about it, because you figure if we got this Hey, I'm back, y'all. Back like I never left before. So we had a little situation, but it's all good now. But yeah, like I was saying, y'all, and like grand rising to everybody. And as I was saying, it's fight weekend. But like I said, I've been just really looking at the landscape of boxing and where it's hitting towards, and it seems like that like I said, it's a open and shut case. It's starting to become more of a young person's world. Even the world itself is starting to be in control of younger minds and hands, and meaning that even with the sports, which I will always say, a boxing is no longer a old man sport. I know you're going to say, well, age is only but a number. But yes, age does expire. It does weaken and things like that. So like I said, we haven't really been happy with what we wanted. We haven't been happy. You know that, I know that, and everyone else knows that we haven't really been getting any fights that we really want to see. Let's just be honest. This is the reason why on an everyday basis, all day, all night, we constantly attacking the fact that this person is not simply doing enough, that person not simply doing enough, this person not fighting this person, that person not fighting that person. People who are fans of belts and titles, not enough title bouts going on and all these things, and even for the people who just want to see a good matchup like myself. But even if you're about watching people for the belts, are just about watching, a good fight, we still on the same page. But let's be honest. And like I said, even real a real old age to be considered a senior. And look at these young guys. You know what I mean? They've been boxing since they was kids. So it's not like they actually old now, but they older. And how long do we expect them to go on in the way that things look like in today's boxing? I don't really see none of these young guys boxing into their damn 40s and getting close to their 50s. I don't see it. I don't see it at all. I really don't see it. You probably disagree with me. Go on, y'all can hear me, but hold on. I don't see it. Okay. Okay. Back. Y'all need anything? Um, I think the maintenance guy is right up there where he can give you access. Hold tight for a second. If you come back down, and then he can give you access to the room. Yeah. Yeah. So, like I was saying, it's a young person's world now. I don't give a damn what you say. Get out your old ass, feeling your old ass ways. Get your old ass out the way. It's really a younger person's world right now. So even in that, so that's why in sports we don't still want to see a bunch of old ass guys, running up and down the football field and stuff like that. I don't want to see a bunch of old ass men doing that. And even though I'm older than these guys, but don't you know they bodies age faster because they put it to use so much. They use their muscles more than we use our muscles on a daily basis. They use it in a certain way. The tavern was going on. So this is the reason why that is turning into a youngest person's sport. And then the earlier you start out, look at it. You seize it. It's like you're being raised in a certain area. All right. So that's what that means. So right now, even though Tank Davis is only going on 31, but he's been boxing damn near entire almost his whole life since he was 7 years old. So 23 years of his 30-year lifespan, he's been boxing. So you know how much wear and tear that is? That's how why you think the kids in the street today, we look at these kids, and when we look at who they consider the old heads, they old heads as young as heck. And we look at him like, how is he calling him an old head? He's only a couple years older than him, but it's because of the experience. Because some people start out and blossom earlier than others and things. That's just life. But right now, it's a young man's world in all sports. Get your old asses out the way. Yeah, cause he should. Shit, man. Sorry with you, bro. You know how you get some guys come in, they gun ho on their work, so you know I gotta check. You know what I mean? Listen, I'm about an hour, operate by the hour. Yeah, so I appreciate that. Yeah, man. Just give it a second, man. Yeah, so like I was saying, we see just spark in the building, the tavern in the building, smash. Like times they are changing. Yes, so now when we look at, we was about to get Schofield in the ring with Stevenson. That's not something we're supposed to see. Oh, they close in age, but guess what? Not an experience of boxing. You understand? Shakur is considered a old head at a young age because he is. Tank, Devin, T.O., that whole generation. They're the old heads right now. Y'all see how that worked? Because the generation right before those guys was going up. Yes, the guys right before them, that generation is all gone. There ain't even too many in that generation, if you know what I mean. So you know, like it's becoming a young man's sport, and just look at it. And every time we hear each other talk about boxing, and then when we talk about the younger guys, the rookies, everyone is so excited. Everyone excited about saying the next generation. Already, look how big everybody's about Keyshawn Davis. He's in the next chapter. He's not in the same chapter as Tank and Dev and them. You understand what I'm saying? It's a different goddamn chapter. Yeah, I think so. I think they really just pulled Patty so Shakur can have an easy night at the office. You understand what I'm saying? I think they did that so he can have an easy night at the office. There's nothing wrong with that because Schofield, he backed out. All right, so that's what it is. And there's nothing me or you and I can do about that. You know what I mean? But we got to move on. But like I said, how much time are we going to be investing on and still waiting for these old asses? Goddamn Stan, you know. I said they need access to this. They got to work on the generator. Access to get up to the roof to work on the generator.
So what do they need?
Just to go to the roof.
What do they need?
They can, I guess, take them up or something. Because the only thing they need to do is go into the damn roof.
Oh, then they leave. They're gonna have to get to 7 o'clock.
Oh, they say you take about an hour. We say equal. You take it, all right, cool. At 7. Yeah, not now, but at 7. Yeah. No, you cool. And they not rushing, so that's the good thing. Yeah, guys, I'm back. Smash the like button as y'all come in, man. It's Friday, and we talk about the next chapter of boxing. Are you ready for the next chapter? Or are you still not feeling that this chapter is incomplete until you actually see Dev and this, that, and the other? You know what I mean? So I'm already seeing Dan in them. I know. Dan just took that dude, just got that dude out the basement. Lawrence ain't here yet. Yeah, Dan don't even know they're here because he just had to take one dude to the basement. Yeah, so like I was saying, Now we gotta look at it. So let's look at it. Look at Sugar Ray and them. When them guys fought, they fought, man, and they got it. And they got it complete. And there's too much in between with these fighters today. Big Dog Willie, Schofield Sears said he dunked on Shaq and picked up game after smashing Madonna. You know what? With him, anything probably possible. C-Man Ruffin in the building. Hey, bud, simple question. The next chapter of boxing, are you ready? And are you really done with this chapter of boxing right now with the young OGs of the sport right now? Terrence Crawford on his way out the door. That whole generation is over. Most of his guys from his generation, they are retired. You got freaking Tizzle. You got freaking Keefy Poo trying to come back. This is a young man's sport. Get in there, start your career young. Get in there and do what you got to do, and then you can retire early, with all your faculties together. But if you up there playing around with it and stuff like that, and next thing you know, matchups that we don't want to see, and people get pissed off when we hear about these matchups. You understand? They got to go up to the roof. I'll make them too.
Yeah, okay.
They're going to work on the generator on the roof. They here to work on the generator on the roof.
Are you sure the generator?
Yep. All right, guys. Thanks for your patience, my brother. Yep. Yeah. So, like I was saying, so now when you really look at it, what's going on? Because when you look at it, when you think about it, okay, let's say for instance, right? Okay, so we already had got Deb and Ryan and Tank and T.O. with Loma, right? So, only 3 of the 4 kings of the so-called 4 kings really has done something. You understand what I'm saying? But the rest of it is incomplete. And just like some boxing fans feel as though that some things ain't gonna happen. Like people think that Tank Davis is clout chasing Devin Haney because Tank Davis came out when he finally felt as though it was coming out and said, hey, I'm willing to fight Devin Haney. But now people think it's cat because Tank ain't saying it when the people wanted him to say it. And this is what I keep on saying. We don't run these fighters' careers. We don't run their career. That's their career. Shut your ass up and enjoy the entertainment. Yeah, I'm talking to you. Yes, I am talking to you. Like, yo, seriously, get over it. It's not your damn career, and you're going to sit up here every day and complain about somebody's goddamn career that you're not even, you just a spectator of. You understand, Tizzle? I'm tired of that nonsense, and every time I hear fans acting like they bossing up somebody's career, I'm going to smack their asses around, and then if they don't like what I'm saying about it, then they can debate me about it, because this is one thing that makes conversations for the sport of boxing so damn sad, because you got boxing fans thinking that they own somebody's goddamn career. It's not your career. You're not their goddamn boss. So it doesn't matter what they want to fight for. Be happy with it. If they want to fight for Tootsie Rolls, now ladies, I don't give a damn what they want to fight for. What are you getting mad about? Why are you mad? Why are you mad? Because you don't want to fight for a damn belt, because that's why you've been having wet dreams of you having a damn belt. Don't be trying to live your goddamn dreams through these fighters. Don't you know they got to go through that enough with their goddamn fathers? See, that's why these goddamn boxing fans be acting the way that they be acting, because they be living a fantasy through these fighters. Well, I'm here to mess up your whole fantasy, dry up and throw a blaze on your wet ass dream. Stop it. Because I can tell by your mindset as a boxing fan, because the way you talking, it's a fantasy. You wish you was that damn person. Well, maybe you should have took up the damn sport. Maybe you could have been the person that we talking about right now. But I'll be damned if I keep on letting y'all keep on criticizing and talking about what these professionals is supposed to be doing with their damn career. Ain't nobody telling you what you need to be doing in your career, or if you do have one any damn way. Because it's always the ones who does the most talking that produce the most. It's always the ones who does the most talking that produce the least action. Let me see what Big Dog Willie is saying. Yeah. Schofield. and then this whole situation is not good. It's not good. Oh, we got to still wait to see what happened. What would the turnout? Listen, it's not good for the damn Schofields at all. It's not good for them. Nobody got time for that. Listen, Shakur Stevenson, he's a young OG in the sport because his generation of fighters, their issues just about over. So look at how many years have passed by and we ain't even get nothing done with the chapter that's about to be done right now. Part of the reason why I'm already giving up on this chapter because they on their way out. I'm like the Marvin Gaye song. Make me want to holler, throw up both of my hands. It's like a stick up without a gun. It's like you being robbed with an invisible gun. Stick them up. And you go in your pockets and you give the robber everything in your pockets and he never gave you a gun. He just got a finger gun. But still in all, hey, you treat it like it's a real gun and you give the robber what he wants. See, to get what you want, you got to take it. Nobody's going to give it to you, but there are consequences with that. Yellow or blue, sir? Good, good. Which one again? Yellow. Yes. So it's consequences in it. So, hey, karma, she comes and pays everyone to visit human beings. So make sure you putting out good karma. So when she come and see you, you got a good report because she will come and take care of you. That's what she will do. Karma take care of you and your crazy behind wife will take care of you if you ain't making her happy, and I'd rather be in peace. But yes, are you ready for the next chapter? I'm ready to see excitement. I'm ready to see some damn excitement, man. That's what I want to see, excitement. And I'm tired of it all, drag stories, all these guys coming up with excuses. And like D. Free was saying last night, we gotta wait 2, 3, 4, 5 years in order to see some fights that we always wanted to see. And how many years has it been since all these discussions? Because we still never got the completion of the 4 Kings that we sadly is not going to get at all. So how long we've been talking about the 4 Kings all getting in the ring with each other, and it hasn't happened. And only really one, 2 of the 4 Kings, only a couple of them really got busy, and I would have to leave that to Garcia, because Ryan Garcia does have 2 of the 4 Kings, the young 4 Kings on his resume. What a fucking early morning. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know what the fuck is going on with him, but he gonna have to move from over there. But yeah, smash my like button, man. And join in, listen. I'm trying to say something to y'all guys, and I hope y'all understand where I'm coming from. Do you agree with what I'm saying? Do you agree that it's time for the new chapter, and the present chapter is just about done? I think it's done. I mean, like I said, and this is what happens when you get a lot of playing around and stuff like that, and we don't get fights that we want to see because these fighters are acting like goddamn divas. Oh, well, I want more. Listen, beggars can't be goddamn choosy. If I want to fight Southern T, and Southern T say, hey, Crutch, man, I got 22% for you, I'm going to take the 22%. I'm not going to be all mother. You know what I mean? Because people trying to get more than what they really worth. That's another reason why these chapters is going to be up in closed cases so fast. Because it's not being done accordingly in the right damn order. Really think about it. How much patience do you have left right now for still waiting on to see fights that we haven't seen? Or have you moved on from that? This is why I say the next chapter. Are you ready? Because have you moved on from things that you no longer have patience to see, or you just know the reality set in with you and you know that certain fights you're not going to see at all. And because of the reason, because there's a chapter that needs to be closed and there's another chapter that's open. You never see the same chapters in different chapters in the same book that makes sense to you. You know, but this is where it's getting at. So I'm looking at it, I'm like, damn, well, we talking about what we expect out the whole year, calendar year, in the sport of boxing. Oh man, you know, what's boxing in 25 going to be like? Is it going to be better than 24? 24 going to be better than 23? And this, that, the other. But how are we going to tell? Time will tell by the way they are moving. And it's a lot more things not getting done. There it is, things getting done. So that's why I said I'm already ready for the next chapter, because we hear people say, man, I'm ready for the next guys. Because the younger guys seem like they more hungry. Might have maybe one or two. You know, the next chapter, the new generation is only about one or two dudes in that generation that we can see that's on some bull-ish. But for the rest of those young guns, they want to get in the ring. They want to compete. They want to show the world who the hell they are, T. Abdullah Mason has the right energy. This is the next chapter. I'm ready for it. Ain't no friendships. All these people I ain't tussling with is blood. Anything outside of that, we can draw blood. And this is how every party should be. Not no damn friend zone. Not no friends on us. That's my buddy to the end. You get out here, you fake ass Chucky friendship asses. Boxing don't need that. That's why your chapter is about the damn close. Because the doors and the opportunities is going to start closing on all your favorite fighters if they don't start getting goddamn busy, unless it's someone that everybody wants to see. And all the big name fighters, their names are not as big as others. Just that simple. Don't get mad at me. Get mad at reality. So are you ready for the next chapter? Are you done? Did you see enough? Are you done with it? You haven't got enough fights out of this guy. Are you done? I know most of y'all done with Tank Davis, so your mom would say you ready for the next damn chapter. Yes, you are. You tired of Tank Davis? Cool, because I'm just about tired of that whole goddamn generation. If you ask me, they whole generation of fighters, I'm tired of it. They time is running thin. Don't think time is on their side. Time ain't on nobody's side. See, when it comes to time, you got to do for self. You know what I mean? You got to do for self. Time ain't on nobody's side. Every day you wake up, you get a day, an hour, a second older. Time ain't on nobody's side. Time don't give a damn. And then if you ain't got good time management, you're going to be a damaged ass. Young, old, in between is all the same. And like I said, we still ain't got down to the nitty gritty. We're never going to know who's really the best. We ain't seen it yet. We ain't seen it yet. We's gonna be a whole lot of closed ass captions. Who's the best? We don't know who's the best if they don't prove that they the best. If they don't knock down every obstacle that's in their way, so where to these guys actually meet up to, they're the last stand. This man that knocked off everything on his side. This man that knocked off everything on that side. Now that's mano a mano. Now we really going to see who the damn best is. Can't say that we getting that right now. So I know it seems like the younger generation is willing to show us that. So that's what I want to say. Lot going on this morning, guys, doing the generator. Then there's a guy that worked on something in the basement.
Basement. You do. They called already?
No, they came in. They just showed up. So
Someone called these people?
Maybe they did, but they didn't tell me that they called them. But this morning, guys came in for the generator for the roof, and then the guys came in to
Roof guy.
yeah, the roof guy came in, then the guy came in for the basement. But nobody never left me a you know how these guards is. They don't do anything. You know, like if Jalen was here, I would have known all that shit. But everybody ain't like that. They running a test right now, so that's why you hear that tone, that death tone. They running that right now. Board right there, Jay. That's too much. He said he rather see Soul Glow Jacobs than Keefy Poo. And this is another thing that I'm talking about. Why the hell is Keith Thurman coming back to the sport of boxing? We don't want to see that ish. And then we sit there and then we cap it. Oh yeah, we want to see Keith. No, we don't. Speak for yourself. Say, yo, I want to see Keith. I don't mind seeing Keith back in the ring. I do. Nobody don't want to see Keefy Poo no more. It is over. Everybody from his generation is damn going up with Terrence Crawford. His ass still laying around. Because Crawford looking for that payday. Crawford looking for that big ass payday. He's still searching for it. I don't know he's going to get it yet. But his chapter is definitely over. Definitely over. We just waiting for him to close the curtain. Look at it. I mean, look at everybody. The Charlos, they ain't been doing nothing. It's a new chapter, y'all. So why y'all still staying stuck on the old chapter? It's a whole new chapter out here. And then whatever didn't get done from the present chapter, I'm fine with it. I ain't gonna sit there and waste my time and keep complaining about something that I don't have no control of it. Because I'm pretty sure we have control, that we all get what we want if we had the control. Of course we would. Well, genies don't exist, and none of us don't own Aladdin's lamp, and you know, all of us can fit the golden slippers where we can click our heels 3 times, you know, and get what we want. I wish these fighters can click them silver gas slippers together and give us what we want. So now it's like, okay, a lot of people start to become born with the sport because at some point, boxing does become like a, sometimes it turns into a damn violent session, which we don't need much of that. We had enough of that. We had enough of that. And just look at the sport, most dangerous sport. So I really don't. Boxing is a sport that I feel as though that's an in and out career, a money grab. Get in there and make it twerk. Tank Davis said something that made sense. They focusing on the money too damn much. Focus on your grind, and the money will come. Focus on your grind, and the money will come. So these guys don't know how to grind. So in the sport of boxing, they hustling in the wrong direction. You got to pay attention to what the man is saying. They going about it the wrong way. Now everybody thinking that this one dude out of nowhere who don't know a damn thing about the sport of boxing is the damn savior of the sport of boxing. Make that make sense for all you damn fools who's so damn overly intelligent that they don't have no common sense. Make that make sense for you fools that's overly intelligent. Because why y'all praising the man who don't know nothing about a damn sport that's saving the sport? And y'all keep saying him. No, he's funded the money. The money ain't his. He actually gets that money from the Saudi government body. So they give him like allowance. Hey, go do what you're going to do with it. But then you say that the next chapter should be that, a foreign, a foreign company is going to save American boxing. It's the world sport. Yeah, but it don't exist without America. I don't care what goes on in Japan, what's going on in Mexico, what's going on in here, what's going on there. I don't. Because the main course meal is in North America, okay? So I'm not trying to hear none of that ish that y'all talking. So we don't need nobody to be taking the sport over somewhere else, taking off American soil. So I must ask, is that the next new chapter that you ready for? Because I see this man getting so much praise for nothing. He's giving us the fights we want. He ain't gave me shit that I want because I never asked that man for a damn thing. So stop speaking for me. Speak for yourself. Do not include me in what you get, what you asking for, and what you are, because we are not the same. Man, we might be the same complexion, but what you claim to be, I am not that. Because most likely what you claim to be, you really don't have any knowledge of who the hell you really are. Me, I'm different. I have knowledge of who I am. That's why when they say African American, I would chop your throat. I ain't no African American. I ain't no descendant from nobody from over there. That shit don't make sense. I descended from my mother's soil, okay? And descended from the woman she came from, and descended from the woman she came from, and the woman she came from, the man. Ain't none of them come from no goddamn boat. But I ain't gonna go all the way over there. So when I hear the talks of African American parties, you can't be from two different continents. Won't y'all stop that boorish? Don't you know you considered an immigrant, but you call yourself a U.S. citizen? But anyways, ready for the next chapter now. But y'all expect this man who just got money that's going to give you everything you want. Okay. Y'all capping. Then that shows me that y'all don't have no, y'all turning on the American promoters. Yes. They've been smashing on PBC for the longest. Then they say, oh man, everybody says, but you know the American promoters, they doing this, they doing that. Shut up. You don't know what the hell they really doing. You don't. You don't really know what the hell they doing. That's why the sport of boxing is messed up, and that's why it's time for a goddamn new chapter. And guess what? This dude that just came in, he needs to get the hell out of boxing. In my opinion. I don't want to see it either. But how long do we think we have for this sport to be entertaining us? Because everything is switching over. We in a new world order. I mean, it's going to be a whole lot of different things going on. It's going to happen in boxing too. Look at Hollywood. The music industry is not even a place to make money anymore. They ain't even making money. They going to be unemployed. Look at them. You want that in the sport of boxing? Most of them people going to be in the unemployment line if they handle their finances the correct way. I ain't got time for that. It's a new chapter. I'm ready for the next chapter. I'm tired of the repeat and replay and reruns. I'm done. I'm tired of repeating reruns. I'm tired of the same old ish, the same old story, the same old dirty ass tears that people whining and complaining about. Let's move on. Give me the next chapter. Because I honestly closed this whole entire book on this chapter. So it really don't matter who gives me what. If they get in the ring, it's like, oh, okay, fine. I'm not going to jump up and down and know I'm going to lose any damn sleep at night about the situation. But I am done. I'm ready for the next chapter. That's just like when the reverend is done with one sermon, he's coming with a new one. But that's what time I'm on because I'm tired of it. And the more time goes on and they play around with it, nothing is going to happen. Nothing is going to happen because you already complaining. Man, why did this person wait so long to all of a sudden want to fight? What does it matter? What made them change their mind? Why they change their mind? As long as you getting what the hell you want. I ain't gonna be scratching my head too much. Now, if I got to start thinking that it's a damn conspiracy, then I don't need to be bothering with it on any level. I ain't gonna be like, why all of a sudden she want to give me $10 for lunch instead of $5. I'm gonna take the 10. I ain't gonna interrogate her. All of a sudden you give me 10 instead of 5. I ain't gonna be like, well, what? You in a good mood? Did you get some good head last night? I ain't gonna ask none of that. I don't give a damn. I'm getting $5 extra. I ain't questioning nothing. You idiots.
You in a good mood?
You're in a good mood. I don't give a damn. As long as you give me, then you give me extra. I'm shutting the hell up. See, that's what's wrong with you assholes. Y'all don't know when to open your mouth and you don't know when to be quiet. You don't know grateful or ungrateful, you idiots.
A grown man getting allowance.
Yeah. Like a good.
I used to work with guys like that.
Yeah. It's
Watch the beat in the parking lot on Friday.
It's guys that still get a goddamn allowance.
Gets enough money for the week for soda and cigarettes.
That's it. my homie, his lady only give him enough money
To make it for the week.
no, for the weekend. Through the week, she gonna make sure he good, cause she make sure he got lunch and all that.
Right.
But the weekend, if it ain't nothing that you gotta take care of,
He ain't get shit.
you ain't get nothing. I know how much you spend on your marijuana. Here's enough for 2 ounces to last you for a damn weekend and get your drink and your snacks. Other than that, ain't shit happening, Captain. Yeah, that's how it be. That's how it be.
Big babies.
Big babies. Big grown ass men acting like babies, getting treated like babies. You know what I mean? That's how this was going on in this chapter of boxing right now. Yes, let's talk about that before I get up board out of here, man. Said Crush, my son went 97 for 217 for 3 this season. Damn, that's what's up in the D3. That's what's up, man. That's what's up. Hopefully Shakur looks sharp as usual and looks better. Yes. Zane Bacoli better be with still the show. That's the talk of the weekend. That is the highlight of the weekend. And see, like I said, I'm ready for the next chapter anyway. Hey Tizzle, I know I'm tripping this morning, Tizzle. Your boy. You know what I mean? And you know, I'm gonna be honest with how I feel about this shit, man. What the hell is going on? They doing too much. I don't want to hear nothing about you nut-ass boxing fans. Like my whole thing is you gotta have a certain type of common sense and intelligence for me to listen to you or to talk boxing with you. Yeah, I'm not doing it no more. God damn, I'm Yoda wise. Shit. T for the win. You see what I'm saying? I'm ready for the next chapter, man. I'm done. I want the new chapter. I'm done with this ish. I don't care. You really don't care? No, I don't, because it's just taking them too damn long already. If it was up to me, all them dudes would have been rumbling. You know what? If it was up to me, they'd be getting out the sport of boxing. They'd be like, yo, I'm retiring, man. You make me work too hard for my damn money. Them dudes will call me the promoter that put their asses on suicide missions. Yeah. That's what I would do. But these motherfuckers so damn soft like wet cotton balls and all that. Soft like Q-tips, man. Get up on out of here crying and all that. And soon when somebody say something, well, why you wondering? Why you say, I don't give a damn. I don't. Y'all cry too much. And that's without the powder. God damn, I ain't gonna waste the powder on y'all. I'm gonna use the powder for the holes. But get yourself together. Get it together. Gag. It is what it is. I'm ready for the next chapter because all these dudes played out. I mean, I'm going to watch them play out the rest of their career, but I'm really interested in what they do. No, because I already know where it's going to end up at. We already know where most of these guys' career is going to wind up ending. That's why I'm already on That's why I already closed this chapter out. Yeah, that's why we closed this chapter out. Like, I already know what's going to happen with Tank. Overall, Tank, whatever he gonna do last, Tank might take one loss, but he gonna give you a couple fights that you really want, and then that's gonna help the guy that you want to see him fight get paid, and you're gonna shut the fuck up. That's what you're gonna do. No, you're gonna run your mouth either way. You're gonna run your mouth if that person gets win the fight or if they lose the fight. You're gonna run your mouth. So move on from that. Know what I mean? Move on from that. So I still want to be lingering around with that boy-ish, and I know what's going on. All right, so because he already letting us know what's going on with him. So he could possibly go out with 1 or 2 losses, but wind up giving us fights that we actually want. All right? So shut the hell up, be quiet, stop moving so fast. He's going to give you in the answers something that we all agree that we want before it's over. See how easy that is? So that's why I'm done. So now I just needed to be played out. Shakur Stevenson. What's going to happen with Shakur Stevenson? Well, according to Shakur Stevenson is going to spend the majority of the rest of his career at 135 pounds to dominate 135 because Tank will be getting out the way. Keyshawn is going to be moving up. That's why Shakur said, no, I'm going to be staying at 135. Open and shut case, because my whole thing is, who gonna be left around interested enough for us to see fight Shakur? But we're gonna get back to that. So if Shakur is going to stick around, what is he sticking around for? Who is he sticking around for? But we already know what's going on. Tank is going to be tired soon. He's going to give us a couple more fights at 135. Then the last couple going to be able to catch weight. Shut the fuck up, deal with it. You're going to get something out of it, okay? I'm pretty sure you're going to fight one of your favorite fighters, so shut the hell up about it, please. I got whine too fucking much. Teofimo Lopez, who is one of the 4 kings, his career is over. His career is over. We might never even see Teo get a payday. Instead of the signature payday, we may not see this dude get a payday. You understand what I'm saying? So T.O. career, who's one of the 4 kings, his shit ain't going nowhere. It's going to be over because the only thing he going to do is just keep on clout chasing, not getting nothing done. And he made it bad business for him, for the business of boxing to want to deal with him anyway. Boom, there you go, up and shut case. Ryan Garcia. Ryan Garcia got a couple more years in him. Ryan Garcia is going to give you fights that you want to see because just Ryan Garcia, because once Ryan Garcia got his cherry busted, follow what I'm saying, but don't twist what I'm saying. After Ryan Garcia got his cherry busted, you know what I mean? So now Ryan Garcia got the heart to get in there with everybody. You know what I'm saying? So Ryan, whatever name comes up, that's a big name, everybody's going to jump to it because one thing Ryan showed us that he will make it happen and really get in the ring. See, Ryan Garcia gave us a reason to get off him a little bit, but then he gave us a reason to jump on his ass even more. So Ryan Garcia just up and down, but we know Ryan Garcia got some more fights in his career. It'd be a little longer because he can actually go up and weight. He's going to be up at 147, something like that. So for those guys, they have an extended clip in them, extended year or two, because they can actually move up and weight. But most likely, we know what's going to happen with Ryan Garcia. Ryan Garcia is going to make big fights, okay? Pay-per-view fights, whatever it is, no matter if it's less or bigger than him and Tank, it don't matter. Pay-per-view, pay-per-view, pay-per-view. At least he got more than one pay-per-view. See how easy that is? Boom, who did I miss? Okay, got T.O. out the way, got Ryan out the way. We pretty much see what's going on with Dev and who's the other 4K. So we got Ryan, T.O., Dev. And last but not least, see, I just told y'all in just a couple minutes what's going to happen with the so-called 4 kings, which is 4 of them. And then when you add double 4 guys, that makes 2 names in some of their generation, of their chapter. You get it? See how that's happening? See how that just happened? I think my math is mathing or something, but if my math is off, correct my math. But I know y'all follow the leader. That mean? So I think I'm getting somewhere, and hopefully I'm giving everyone a clear assessment about the reason why I called this live when I called it. See, we not going to really be seeing guys around up into their late 40s and stuff. You get a couple here and there, but it's not. It don't happen on on an average basis. You see what I'm saying? You get one very in between, and even with these guys now, a lot of them is playing it safe anyway. So we got a lot of them that want to hurry up and get the hell up out the sports. Nothing wrong with that. That's what I'm saying. This is a chapter that's already over, and we on to the next chapter. We on to the next chapter. I'm on to the next chapter. Who else I need to break down from that chapter? Got the 4 kings out the way. Spoke on Shakur. He's extended. No need to talk about Loma. He's going to be out the door. Yeah. So it's really not much left. What are y'all talking about? But y'all going to sit up here, get on the internet, and pump fake half of the time. I'm not going to do that. I would be a disservice to my listeners and to my supporters and to my partners. I'll be a disservice. I'm not here to give you no disservice type of service. You dig? Hold on for 1 second. Yeah, y'all, I'm back. I had to go check on something. But like I was saying, it's a open and shut type of situation. So it's getting down to the bare minimum. And like you said, DS, a lot of them really sucks. Are you waiting for them to give out the free breakfast and stuff right there? Yeah. Because when he first came up, I thought he was gonna pee on himself. And I said, dude, don't do that. You can go right. Don't worry about no. He wasn't trying to come through this damn door. It would have been over for him. You hear me? I ain't worrying about what he do out there. No, he'll come here and try to mess with you. That's my job. I ain't worrying about this building. You're pregnant. I protect the sisters anyway. He ain't gonna come here and do nothing to you on my watch. He'll be playing with his thing, trying to pull it out his forehead. You hear me? Now I'll protect the woman. I ain't worrying about that clown. He might jump on one of them fools out there and I don't know. Yeah, y'all. I don't play that with these perverts and shit. Yeah, but like I was saying, it's pretty much an open and shut case. But this is how I feel, man. And how much longevity you think these guys have, no matter how much they take care of themselves. But when your career is over, it's over when there's nothing else for you to do, or no one cares to see you. No one cares to see you. And it's going to start being that way with these fighters. If they keep acting the way that they act, and they're going to turn supporters and fans away. And it's going to be hard for them to do business. Just like with the Schofield situation. Whatever happened, it's a funny situation. In my opinion. I'm a man. I'm going to be honest about it. They got nervous. They got nervous, and that's just what it is. I'm not making. Come on, man. He got nervous. Okay. They talked all that, but as it got closer, they start to feel how real it's about to get. That's what I'm saying. There's no need to keep on, moving these guys, manufacturing their damn careers, because a lot of these guys are not supposed to be in the situations that they get themselves in, no matter if it's a good one or a bad one. Stop moving these dudes faster than what the hell they need to be moved. This is what makes the chapters in the sport so bad. That's why it's a chapter that's about to be closed, because there's so much of that took place. So much of that took place that we didn't really get much out of a chapter. So now we gotta go with the next chapter, and that's why everybody's saying, man, I'm respecting the up and coming guys better than these dudes. Because even when Those guys was younger. They never really made it seem like they was willing to fight any and everybody like this new generation is. That's one thing I can say about, Mason, Keyshawn, Tito, Andy Cruz, those guys, that's the next chapter. Where they at early in their career, I see these guys more so wanting to get in the ring, someone with each other and just want to get busy more so than when tanking them when they all was coming in. Now, I mean, and it's a shame that we don't never get to see these guys really test themselves against one another. So that's why you have to shout out the original four kings because they was willing to do it. But there's things that the original four kings did not do. All right, but we're not going to talk about what they didn't do. All right, we're going to salute them for what they actually did. But you want to get in so-called new four kings the same praise when they don't deserve it. I wish y'all stop doing that. Only compare generational shit to their generation, not to another generation. Please stop it. There's no comparison. The times is different. All that.
What's today, 21st?
Yes, sir. So only compare fighters of a generation to their peers. That's in all sports. Not comparing Tyson Fury to Jerry Clooney. Why would I do that? Oh, because they was white. They didn't fight the same damn generation. So why would I do that? I don't like that. Because you really can't compare because you would never get to see these generations compete against one another. Okay, so some things is just not worth talking about. And this is what makes this sport bad. That's why these chapters is not long read chapters. They're incomplete chapters. Because you have fighters in the funny business taking shortcuts and not even completing the shortcuts that they taking. What's the use of you taking a shortcut to get to the finish line and you still don't get to the finish line? Mm-hmm. What did you take the shortcut for in the first place? You take the shortcut so you can get to the destination faster. Not take the shortcut to go bullish, and maybe again that's what you wanted to do. Might have took the shortcut to go stall and hide out. Exactly, Tizzle. You know what I mean? Come on, man. I ain't new to this. I'm true to this. Make you black and blue to this. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I don't know. It's only a few of these guys I could really say that still like got a little bit of oomph in them. They probably can get it extended 2 or 3 years out of them. But like I said, how much we want to keep saying that if we're not going to see these guys as long as they in the ring? That some of these guys we're not going to see getting in the ring with one another, and it's already enough of that not happening. And I think boxing should be very, very stern on fighters who messes up the business of boxing when a opportunity come for these guys. Now, if something actually happens to someone, like actually happen, they get injured, or they actually catch an illness, not making up shit. But my whole thing, I think what they should do is when these type of things come up, I think they should do a thorough, detailed investigation on this shit. And then if it come out that they was capping the whole time, like they lied about why it didn't happen, foobar the ass. They fucked up beyond all recognition and treat them like a foosball or football, put toe to goddamn ball and kick their ass up out the sport. Really, I think so. Boxing don't have a governing body, and that's the damn problem. They only have governing committees as far as the sanctions, the belts, but they don't have a committee, no retirement, none of that ish. So that's why it gets to do some of the things and get away with some of the things that it get away with. But are we supposed to accept these things all the time? Fuck no. No. So that's a middle finger to that. But anyways, like I said, it's just about over for some of our favorite fighters. no matter how old or how young they are. It's really over. It's time for a new breed. Just look at the world. This damn idiot right here, he been pissing me off all morning. He's just waiting to get food and stuff. All right. Yeah, man, but it is what it is. Y'all agree with me. Do you agree with everything that I said this morning, man? Do y'all agree with me that everything that I said about the title, the thumbnail, you actually can agree with some of it, if not all of it? Because I think I'm on to the next chapter. I'm ready for the next chapter because the present chapter is just about clothes. And we already know that some matchups between some guys we're not going to get at all. But it's good to hear that Tank Davis is going to give you hating ass motherfuckers something that y'all want before he leaves the sport. And it's the whole thing. Sometimes they're going to do it. They're going to do it when they feel good and damn ready to do it, not when you want them to do it. You don't pay enough money to say when somebody should be saying something. You ain't dropping a mill on these fighters at a time. You ain't even got a mill to drop on these fighters at a time. So just because you dropping a couple grand at a time to pay for a seat, you paying to buy a pay-per-view, that don't mean you get to talk big balls-ish like that about what the hell they should be doing. Huh? Who are you? Don't you know there's other people that's paying for the seats, paying for the pay-per-views and all that? So what you doing, there ain't nobody else doing. Not a damn thing. But I tell you one thing you're doing that everybody is doing is a bunch of capping, because a lot of y'all is capping in this goddamn sport of boxing, and all y'all just need to route up and go to an island away from me, and y'all have a big ass hating ass powwow and don't bring your asses back over here. See, the world would be a much better place if you put everybody, all their likes together and separate them from everybody. The world would be a better place. Keep the colorful people with the colorful people. That's what you need to do. All that light, bright, and all that, all those type of people, let them have their own space, time, and all that. You want to make the world great again? To stop effing up and doing goofy stuff. Let things be what they are naturally. That's why the world is so messed up. Y'all promoting unnatural sex. I'm going to say that again. Y'all promoting unnatural sex. What do you mean, man? You know, if you don't put a rubber on you, that's still unnatural sex. Protected sex is unnatural sex, but I ain't talking about that. I'm not talking about that part. Y'all know exactly what the hell I mean. All right? Y'all know what I mean. But we ain't gonna get into that, but we will be back. I will be back. Hey, smash the like button, man. It's never coffee and donuts for grown-ups, brought to you by the master of ceremony, Crush the legend. And salute to all masters of ceremony. Salute to every last one of y'all. Salute to everyone that's out there putting out real talk when it comes to the sport of boxing. Salute to all of y'all. And to everybody that's on the opposite side of that, you get a funky middle finger. A funky middle finger followed by followed by one of these. It might not be the hands of stone. It's the hands of life, balled up in a fist. So make sure you get a fist locked on your damn life. So then when you open it, everything would be just fine. When you open it, you can go like this. You know what I'm saying? 18, you know, I gotta get a little mystic on them. I gotta get a little deep, knee deep, you know what I mean? But yeah, let me get up on out of here. I got my man C. Ruffin, Clansman Claim, coming up with the No Dub Zone podcast. One of the best vibes podcasts on YT. This brother, he has a dope energy. He talks about the sport and really talks good about the sport. Then he talks about the future, the future, the future, the future. He's always speaking on the next chapter. So with that being said, this chapter of Coffee Donuts is closed, and it's time for unfreeze you hoes out of your poles. Thank you for giving me your attention, and I will return my attention to y'all when y'all go live. So with that being said, out of here for the master ceremony, man. Shout out to TWT, shout out to JBT, shout out to the Sports Talk Network, shout out to everybody in the boxing community, and I mean everybody. Those I like and those I don't like as much. So with that being said, y'all have a good Friday, and I will see y'all funky asses in a few minutes. Don't forget, it's fight weekend. I got Better Be beating Bivol. I could be wrong, but if I'm wrong, I wouldn't be mad, because that means we get a trilogy, which we don't get enough of those in the sport of boxing, but we will continue that conversation at a later and greater time. But hey, just because we not going to see the little kid, you know, in there with Shakur, it is what it is, people. It is what it is. So with that being said, have a blessed day. It should be an easy day at the office for Shakur Stevenson, and I ain't even mad at that. What he does next, I'll wait until he let me the hell know. It's not about what I want them to do. I want these fighters to do what they want to do for themselves, and I'm out. Peace.